Manchester United's summer tour. The American Red Devils absolutely pumped that Manchester United is coming back to America, sir. Land of the free, home of the brave. Bruno coming down. We're going to Chicago. Jersey will be there.
Shout out
New Jersey.
We'll be there.
Sir.
We will not be there. Will you be there?
MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, baby. We grew up real close.
Real close. Real close.
You ever
like
watch
20
The
minutes
Sopranos? Like right there. like right there, sir. Saw them filming Sopranos, dating ourselves in high school. Soldier Field, Chicago. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. We got West Ham, Bournemouth, Everton. We're also going to Scandinavia. Strawberry Arena in Sweden to play Leeds early. So we're doing that standard bump up, bump down. But now we're not coming to the West Coast. Usually United makes the full trip to California. And we were learning. We're going East Coast for the time change. I think that's much better for the lads. We're also not seeing some crazy Australia preseason that kind of screwed Eric Ten Hag. Anything like that is always... Don't need that. So I do like the... So far, so good in the preseason, but we do have a postseason tour. We're dying for that cash.
What? Get that money. They're learning. They're learning. That first Ten Hag summer, oh my God. Remember that? There were like 8 fucking games we were playing. We played back-to-back games in 2 different weekends. They're finally learning. As much as I love them out on the West Coast, I think the humidity is going to be a little bit more of a challenge on the East Coast. But like you said, the time zone is a huge benefit. The flight's closser, and it's just less of a transition. Asia, it's a shame. Huge market, so many Manchester United fans, great places to go to, but it fucks everything up trying to go. So I think this is the perfect medium. We're also going to be in the summer, the NBC kind of summer fixtures tour. So there's a tournament going on. We can win a fake cup. But really, I'm excited about this because they're back in the States. It's always fun to see them at different great American stadiums. Soldier Field, a lot of history. Mercedes-Benz Stadium is supposed to be absolutely mint. And at the same time, this is going to be when things start for Ruben Amorim. It's his first tour with Manchester United. His first time with the players. Players are bonding. I'm excited about this. I'm excited it's in the States. I'll be looking forward to these games. Tickets. You think tickets at Old Trafford are high? Where do you see the tickets of these things? But it should be a good time for everyone and all.
Yeah, I mean, we should be going to the Meadowlands in New Jersey. We should be seeing them play West Ham United. Sorry, it does. I haven't even been to the new Meadowlands, sir. I'm like an old Meadowlands guy. No.
You're not missing much.
No, I've heard MetLife isn't great, but it's a great time where, not all Americans can get all the way across the pond. It's not easy to get to a United game, get up to Manchester, so it's a great time to see the lads. And they usually put out a lot of youngsters as well, which I'm excited to see. Every preseason, you're seeing that Toby Coyer feature in the 2024 preseason. Now all of a sudden he's in the team and he's growing. So you're going to see a lot of Amos. You're going to see a lot of the youth coming through that Amorim rates. You're also going to see how does he manage a preseason. I bet you he works them really hard.
Really hard.
And like you said, this is when Amorim's tenure starts. Now, Ineos, I got to talk to you. You got to get the deals done early in the window. You got to get them. I want to see the signings in these games, right? I mean, no nonsense business. I mean, especially with Amorim, they can't play games, wait for the end. Woodward would always wait for the last day.
Fucking numpty.
That's how you get Fellaini and other signings like that, sir. So we have to be nimble in the window, get the mandatory business done early, do it decisively, add from there. Because, when you start preseason and a new player doesn't even play in these games with the manager, it kind of can all start falling apart. But I like this truncated, not crazy preseason. Surprising considering the club needs cash. So a modest preseason for Ineos so far.
So far, I still think they'll add at least one more fixture, probably in the UK. If you look at the track record,
of course, there's an Ireland, Scotland
right?
one.
Exactly. They're going to do it up in
US,
Edinburgh or Dublin.
And,
They do Scandinavia. They do 3 in the US, and
it's
then
like
go
a week
back to the
before,
UK.
then a
right.
behind the
Play
scenes.
Rangers or something.
You do like a Rangers the week before, then you have a midweek,
but 5
behind closed doors.
Is a lot better than 8.
Yeah.
And also that California 8 hours versus the 5 hours. They must seem to think it makes a real difference. We haven't been to some of these stadiums in a minute. A great opportunity. I'm excited for this. Like you said, I like that. Let's get the players in early. There's always going to be those signings that go late. That's okay if it's 1 or 2. But like you said, it used to be the lion's share of signings that waited till August. That cannot be the case. We need to get them in early. The team's in early. There should be no excuses. We basically know the budget. And if we suddenly win the Europa League in late May, then that's just gravy on top. Because right now, they should be budgeting for no Europe. So let's get them in early. If Osimhen goes late, we could deal with that because he's the kind of signing you would go late for.
But this is a preseason. Like there's certain preseasons that are like mail it in. You know, you're like, hey, we're going to see. This is an exciting one because you're going to see Amram's system in full, right? All the players have had enough time. Then we're going to add specialty players that fit this system, and we're going to start seeing it and pushing the limits of the system in these games because this is where the players are really going to be forced to learn it and see the youth like Heaven, hopefully, will be back from injury. Amos, like it's around that time for Amos to break on through to the other side. It's around the time for Heaven to really be either a starter or a number 2 center back in the new system. And Amorim's going to be pushing these lads. It's going to be really entertaining to see. It's not some sort of mailed in, like death kneel, like preseason like we had this year with Ten Hag. This is like new manager playing a different way. We have to see it starting to click this summer, and it's going to be in these games. And I'm absolutely excited. Let us know what you think about the preseason tour coming to America, going to Scandinavia. Please let us know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next Manchester United video.